And we're united because we're looking at sports, media, entertainment, all from different lenses, different perspectives, but we are united, right? Even in difference, we're united because we're all meeting at the same place. And that's the beauty of sports to me. The beauty of sports is pretty much our last community that is standing tall. Even religion, and I grew up in the church. I'm religified. I look at religion like, man, fractured. Think about it. It's rare that you go to a different type of religion's ceremony or church or whatever it may be, right? To go to their ritual. It's different. You crossing a big line, a big barrier. You know, the Catholics over, we go to Catholic Mass, and you go to church, you Episcopalians, etc., right? So I've noticed that all my life, that sports brought us together. And it was black, white, it was Christian, Muslim, it didn't matter. Like, we just like, dog, okay, for a second, who are you? What are you? Where are you from? All right, now, let's ball. My best friends are the ballers. You want to be popular in any locker room, be good. You can be an asshole, but you good, people gonna like you. And they may not respect you, they may not want to roll with you, but they gonna be like, all right, that's our leader, one of our leaders. I've always saw that in sports. Well, J.J. Reddick saw it as well, and he saw it from a different perspective, obviously being a white basketball player. So white people having the power in this country, white people being who they are, but in sports, you're a minority if you're playing basketball. J.J. Reddick talks about that experience and how sports help unite and at the same time still shows you its differences. Let's listen to J.J.
Basketball has exposed me to a ton of things. And playing AAU growing up, I started, Cave Spring. One of my high school friends sent me the picture of our team when we were 9 and under. It's like, is that 11 white guys? Played with those guys for 5 years, played with Boo Williams for 3 summers. There was usually one other token white guy on the team that didn't play a lot, and me. And it's interesting, by the time I got to Duke, by the time I got to the NBA, I didn't think about I'm white, they're black. Like, basketball, you're all equal if you can play. That's the beautiful thing about the sport. But I was always aware, you're on the road with these guys for 4 to 6 weeks at a time. You're going to different countries. I'm listening to like the people in Brazil, some of them that are more pale-skinned, how they refer to my teammates, like the words they're using.
Let's say it, JJ. Come on.
Like, so you're constantly aware of these things, tribalism and the duality. And so when 2020 happens, there wasn't a choice, right? There wasn't a choice. It wasn't about how it would look if I took one side or the other. There wasn't a choice. It was the right thing to do. Dude, I was so proud to be a part of the NBA during that time. And was it divisive at a level? Yeah. But I'll stand by what we stood for. Going to the protests in New York City, like, I'll stand by that. I don't regret any of that. It was the right thing to do. And it will be the right thing to do at another time. There's not a choice to be made.
There is a choice to be made. If there wasn't a choice to be made, it wouldn't be a choice. There's a choice to be made. Stop disrespecting the other side that made a different choice. JJ, you almost went there. He's right about how when you get out there, you get blinded by color and race. When you're playing against somebody else, like, that's all pregame and postgame. Kind of like bulletin board material. Like, who are you? Where are you from? What you believe in? Okay. Now I'm playing. It's about me. It's about how I'm doing out here and how I'm doing it, right? You become an it. It becomes an it. Everything's it. Is it happening? Am I getting sacks? Am I getting tackles? Am I getting fumbles? I don't care if I get a fumble recovery on a black running back versus a white running back. Give a damn. Give a damn if we beat a white team or a black team. All that sound good in practice, bro. Oh, we're going to play Mission Viejo. Oh, they only got 2 black people. Oh, go out there and think they sorry. They whooping your ass, right? Modern day in all these schools now. Well, they recruiting now, so it's all over the place. But the point is, it used to be a day where black team city, white team suburbs, and play each other. You know who it was. The stereotype was true. These talented kids are playing these disciplined kids. Who's going to win? They got coaching over here. They got the athletes. You know what it was. Oh, if they don't beat themselves, they'll beat them, right? If they just hang around, they'll be able to keep up with them. Come on, we know what it is. Say it, JJ. Shit. All right, so then you get there, you get to Duke and stuff, and you say you're playing, and, you know, it's funny how they laugh at, oh, it's 11 white guys, right, on the picture, which lets you know we are talking on eggshells. Because, picture of all 11 white guys on the basketball team. Ain't funny if it's all 11 black people, right? So we get it. You going through something different, even as a power representative, as a white person in a minority's position, because you are playing basketball as a white guy, right? Got it. But this ain't where it is. We getting there. Before the choice, before the protest, JJ says, I didn't notice anything. Yeah, you did. Can we stop with this whole we don't know each other, we don't notice each other, right? When we playing, when we doing something together, the goal supersedes what our differences are. The goal makes us say it's about it, not us. Yeah, but we still know who we are. Right? I still know you ain't from here. You from Mission Viejo. Okay, let's go. Compton and Mission Viejo on a mission together, right? Where are we going to go? That's what I want to keep going towards. The acknowledgement of the real, of the truth, of the fact of the matter. That we do have a choice to love or hate each other. And we choose in love. Now, JJ went to the point of 2020 and said he made the right choice. What was the choice? To protest or not protest? To play ball or not play ball? To bubble or no bubble? You had a choice. You made your choice. Here's the one thing I always push back when I hear the word protest. I always, and look, this is not right because I understand that I can't play the game at this position. I can't play the game and say, how is it going to have an effect 5 years later? But every time I see a protest, like right now, all these students in these encampments and tearing up their campuses, I don't care what side you're on, right? I'm not picking sides. What I am saying is you don't have a choice to be unruly or there are going to be consequences, whatever side you're choosing, right? So miss me with that. When I see protesters, I always think 5 years ahead. And I'm like, is this going to matter? Is this going to do something? Because a lot of this is just symbolic. A lot of this is just symbolism. A lot of this is just look at us. We're mad. And I'm like, okay, what are the action items coming out of your anger? That's why I don't protest. Because I'm like, whatever we going to do to make everyone pay attention to us, protest, let's just skip the protest part and do that. You get it? People are like, nah, you can't do that. Yes, you can. I thought that Colin Kaepernick could have done that. I really do. I go to my grave like, Cap, you had him, dog. You ain't have to do nothing else. And you ain't have to make no more noise and be like, hey, y'all want more smoke? Y'all want some smoke? You get a lot more out of allies than antagonistic ways, you know? People think that you got to take it. This ain't the Battle of Gettysburg. What are you doing? You ain't taking nothing from nobody. Oh, you know what you're going to do? You're going to make them pet you on your head, pander, give you some initiatives, and make you go away. And then in 5 years, your ass going to be in the same position as you were, if not worse. I asked the protest for justice and whatever, American way, and, you know, let me stop. Too much levity. What did those protests change? I saw a lot of writing on NBA courts that we won't take it. Players still play. Like protests, like you can't have protests. You protested, but you playing. That was our protest. We protested, but you got to write on the court, end racism. Come on, y'all. Really? Silly. That's how I look at it. So, JJ, you had a choice. Are sports really uniting? That's a greater conversation. You had a choice. You made a choice. Don't belittle the other guys who made a different choice, because I respect their side as well. They were like, no, I ain't trying to protest. I'm just going to play. You played too. Those guys played too. Do sports unite? Let's get to the crux of this. Absolutely. Yes, it does. You know what it does? It takes that fear of the unknown away. And that's all you can ask for in any relationship, is like us to knock down our borders and barriers so we can really get to know each other and flow together. We gonna know we different. We gotta know we're different because we are. Like, I hate when people say, I don't see color. You see color, you just respect color. You see it. I hope you see it. If not, go to the damn doctor. Well, you can't see. It's okay to be different. And even if people who look like me, we different. I ain't the same as Fred Taylor and Shannon and certainly not Ryan. We different. And I respect Ryan for being different. I don't respect what Ryan does all the time. And that's the difference. We will be in a much better place if we all said we are different. I respect that. Don't always respect what you do. And I don't respect all that black people do. And I don't respect all that white people do. And they should be able to say the same. I wish JJ would have said this. Yeah, man, I protested, but I still have some issues with the initiatives in the black community. Oh, let's see how friendly, let's see how much head nodding you get then, right? So all this whole like, I did the right thing and did I appease you guys and did I help versus I did this, but I ain't like that. Can we have that honest conversation? Y'all know damn well we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. Like in black conversations, sometimes we don't get allowed to open up beyond the box that they put us in, right? If you ain't Democrat and you black, shut up, right? And if you white and you got some issues with some of the initiatives that the black community wanted during the protests, et cetera, shut up. So until we get to the place where we can talk and not shut each other up, sports gonna be our unification. But even then, we ain't gonna be talking about our differences as much. We just gonna be calling plays to try and achieve a common goal. So that's all we got. It ain't perfect, but it's better than everything else I see out there trying to unite us.